Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a notice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a notice of extraordinary council meeting. I'm going to move on to item 1, apologies for absence, to receive apologies for absence and to consider and approve the reasons for absence. Alan?
Councillor Eccles, Pringle, Madam Chair.
Yeah. Item 2, declarations of interest. Council should disclose pecuniary and non-pecuniary interests in any items on this agenda. Item 3, public question time, to receive questions from members of the public. So if you can put your hand up.
Madam Chairman, can I make a point of order, please? Addressed to the clerk. It's regarding special motion number 6. I know it's an exclusion, but I'm not going to... Madam Chairman, can I make a point of order? Pursuant to order standing order number 9, to consider the special motion received from councillors, 6 councillors on a signed declaration to review the decision made on the 23rd of March regarding the disposal of the land to Club Terrace. Can I ask the clerk if we have a vote on that? If it is rescinded and turned round, we can't have another vote regarding the sale of the land.
That's right, yeah. The vote tonight is to officially receive the report from the surveyor. Any decision to sell the land, if that is the case, if so, to whom, is for the next council.
Right, thank you.
So you definitely can't sell it before the next council then?
No, that's what we said. The decision by the next council. This is purely for the report.
Yeah.
So we're on to item 3, public question time, to receive questions from members of the public. If you could put your hand up and your name and then ask your question.
Kathy Thornhill. My first question is, in the Town Council meeting on the 23rd of March, item 15 on the agenda was to have a forensic audit carried out. Can you inform us, is that still going ahead? Who is the company carrying out this work? What is the cost and how long it will take?
Yes, it's still going ahead. I've got a meeting with councillors Hurd and Moran Thursday morning, after which I'll have more details. They can be published after that. I want to fight till Thursday morning after the meeting, but after Thursday morning I can publish the details. So, sorry, Councillor Moran Hurd, is that fair comment?
Can we not share any more information?
Well, we can name the company, but then you sort of like, not struggling. I can do, it's called Forth. There are forensic accountants in Leeds. Forth, as in Railbridge.
And have you said how long it's going to take, what will the costs?
We've got some initial costs of between £15,000 and £20,000.
Sean?
That's they haven't indicated that yet, but I imagine it's going to be months rather than days or weeks.
Right. And like last time, is the public allowed to put in things that they think needs checking?
We've asked for on this one, we've asked for every payment over 300 for it to be looked into.
2019, 2020.
Yeah, it's just that 1 year, 2019, 2020, it were above £300, so it's the look at everything. And that's what the quote said, it's broken down to everything, how much per hour and stuff.
We have been talking, well, Donna has been saying we would like this go to public consultation, the cost it's going to cost. We don't want to be doing this and then everybody saying, no, we should be doing it. So we want to actually put this forward to public first before we actually.
What that I'd need is a special motion.
Yeah.
We've already voted for it, so the next council would have to have a special motion to say, put it to the public. Let's see whether they want to go ahead with it. Because we did say at the time it was going to be a lot of money, and it could be £20,000. And it's back to what we said in that last meeting. That's in both. I said how much work we'd done looking into things and what we'd shown, and nothing happened, even on what we presented. So, you know, it's whether we feel that £20,000 is justified. And at this point, you know, I'm having this meeting on Thursday and then I'm off the council. I don't think it should just be that decision.
Any more questions?
Lyn Morton from Andrew. Why had the council find it necessary to sell these allotments?
That's what we'd like to know.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, thank you.
I think,
Can I come in, Chair?
yeah.
So, I mean, I lived in Fitzwilliam all my life when I was younger. My dad used to have allotments in Club Terrace. He's been off them allotments for over 20 years. As far as I'm aware, the intention has always been to sell that land up at Club Terrace. It is derelict land, it has not been used, and in my opinion, I ain't no builder, but it cost us tens of thousands of pounds just to clear it. And again, that's only my opinion, that's not the council's opinion.
Can I have a word on that?
As I was just going to say, Ray, I think if things had been different at the last election, it would have been the same outcome. They would have, you know, these allotments would have been for sale.
Can I have my say now?
And then there's another,
Just a minute, Anne. Yeah.
For 4 years you fought for South Kirby Road complex so you could make football fields, but yet you want to sell land, what you could make it, what belongs to you. I don't understand. I really don't. You fought for 4 years, spending all that money on land what didn't belong to you, but yet you want to sell land what does belong to you, where you could actually build this
Well, I think you
this
agreed to
stadium.
selling that land as well, Maxine.
I don't think I did.
I think
don't
you did.
think I did.
I'm not getting into a spat. It's
I'm
in the
not
minutes,
arguing.
and the minutes speak for themselves. You agreed.
No, the minutes.
You agreed.
The minutes. If you read the minutes, it doesn't actually state properly what happened that night.
Well, you did.
No, it didn't.
Right. Well, like
You
you
didn't,
say,
did
the new council are going to have a chance to have their input, whether what they want to do with it. As I said, this is only a report. The decision will be the new council. So we'll leave it to that. It's not a done deal, is it?
Can I
Like
ask a
people are
question?
saying. Yeah.
If this meeting today was called for the special motion to receive a report, like, why did it need a special motion in a meeting? Like, why are we all here tonight just to receive a report?
Because I think obviously we're the councillors that are in, you know, want to see the report. And obviously is entitled to see the report. This is what we would have had this meeting if we hadn't got mistake with the other dates. We would have already had this meeting. I just called it again because we didn't do the last meeting.
It was still a special meeting.
It was still about a special motion. I don't understand why we're having a meeting to say, yes, we've seen that report.
Well,
You can't act upon it, you can't vote on it, you can't do anything.
it's
on it.
purely for the report I've just said. I don't know what else to say to you, but it is purely for the report for the councillors.
What's on the agenda?
Yeah.
But it's on the agenda because you called a meeting. It's not on the agenda. If we hadn't had this meeting, it
Wait
would
a
be on the
minute,
agenda.
just one at a time.
There's already a resolution in place from the 17th of June and 14th of October where most of the councillors sat present and voted to go to this stage.
But you brought forward a special motion to rescind that. There's not even enough of you here to overturn it. And now you're saying that we're here.
We don't want to
resolve-
return it,
Look,
Donna.
look, it says right there, to consider a special motion received to review the decision made on the 21st. What we're reviewing?
We're just reviewing the report.
There's already a resolution in place, it's
About
not
the
been
report.
overturned.
no, it doesn't mention it, does it?
We're here now, we're going to get the report. What is the point of arguing about
See
it?
what-
Let's just
I'm
carry
just
on
trying
and
to
get the
understand
report.
the rationale behind
There's
it.
no need to, you know, we're going to see the report and then next council going to make the decision. So we'll take, yes, sir.
Mr. Canning. Obviously, you're on about Club Terrace allotments. It's 17 years since the Council of West evicted everybody off them allotments to tidy them up, and nothing got done with it. So the land just got overgrown and everything else. you know what my situation is, and I'm hoping it's shortly resolved. What's happening about that?
Well,
With the next council to decide on it, yes.
it's for
It's
next
turning
council
into
to...
something that
Just a
ain't
minute,
gonna be
Anne.
used.
Just a minute, Anne. That's for the next council, but obviously we know what's been obviously agreed with you, with your land,
Yeah,
what you're renting.
yeah, and that weeks back onto Club Terrace allotments. Obviously, I'm a form in the side for Club Terrace allotments, because I won't come off. You know the other situation, been on it 56 years, lad and boy, run down rain, sleet, snow, every day a week.
Yeah, for what it's worth, that I'm in favour, obviously,
Yeah,
in my
and it's just
opinion,
dragged on.
for you,
Now it's going on,
you're the
it's dragged on
tenant,
again.
you've been there
Yeah.
that many years, and for me, you know, it's a done deal for you, but it's to do with the new
No
council.
councils, yeah, I agree,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Can Alan please explain why Wakefield Council did it?
Ian, just a minute,
Hang on.
Maxine, Ian.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to come back to what Donna was saying there. We're going to receive that report this evening. There's only 5 councillors here this evening that are going to be present in the next council. Is it Andrew, the chap who's going to give us the report? I'm sure his time is money. He's going to have to come back again and give the exact same report to the new councillors as well as the 5 that are here tonight. So, in my opinion, it's a waste of time this
It's a waste of
evening.
money, but
It's
we'll
a
have
waste
wasted
of money.
money.
I don't
Can
know
you
if
just
he
keep your
charges
comments
us
to
for it.
yourself,
I
Maxine?
don't know if he charges us for it, but he's going to have to come back again to present it to the other 10 councillors.
So, Ian, as you know, we've done that before with other things as well. That's how it
Waste of money.
works, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. But I just want
And
to
you
put my
probably
opinion.
encounter that, new council encounter that, that's what happens, I'm afraid. Any more
But it just depends
questions?
who's on your council, love. I think it'll be all right.
We'll-
Keep going.
Yeah,
Can I ask the clerk to disclose what was in the full special motion? Can anybody hear me? What was not disclosed in this motion were 3 further motions to that special motion, which included discussing and voting on the sale of Club Terrace. If this vote to defer had been successful, that would have been the next item on the agenda in public exclusion. Am I correct, Alan?
It would have been deferred again to the next council. Well, it would have been deferred, and had it been a normal year, that would have been deferred to another meeting of the council, but obviously we all know there's a new council in
Well,
weeks'
I'm asking
time.
in the interest of clarity for everybody here to reveal what was the full special motion, because it's not disclosed in that agenda item.
I've got the original motion here, but
They want to defer. The motion was to defer, so this motion.
to receive and consider advice from the council's value regarding disposal of land at Club Terrace.
I think, could I ask Councillor Ian to reveal what was in that special motion, because you've got a full copy of it, haven't you?
You want me to read it out?
Yes, please.
Is that okay? Special motion pursuant to standing order number 9. We, the undersigned councillors, request re the postponement of the extraordinary meeting on the 13th of the 4th. We request agenda item 5, land at Club Terrace, Fitzwilliam, to receive and consider advice from the councillors' appointed valuer, Sanderson Weatherall, regarding the disposal of the land at Club Terrace, Fitzwilliam, and also the other motion regarding the parking charges. To be considered with the land at Club Terrace resolved that the report of the RICS value be received, the land be put on the open market to obtain the best consideration, and part 2, land at Club Terrace resolved that the quote from Sanderson Weatherall be accepted and that it handles the tender sale process of the land at Club Terrace. Point 3, Club Terrace disposal conveyancing. Resolved that Ramsden solicitors be appointed to deal with the conveyancing and legal matters in respect of the disposal of land at Club Terrace. Unanimous. This is available to all councillors, that sometimes we don't ask for it, that there's a special, an extraordinary meeting called, we're entitled to see the details on the motion. I just obtained a copy.
I think we do ask for it, but we usually get an edited version of it.
I think what you've just read out here clarifies the reason for this meeting.
Which is not to receive a report, is it?
Yeah.
But the point is, I had a face-to-face meeting with the monitoring officer last week with 3 witnesses, and she stated that hang on, I'm going to read this out. The extraordinary meeting has been called pursuant to Standing Order Number 9, which deals with previous resolutions. Proper notice of this meeting has been given, and the request under Standing Order 9 is signed by 6 councillors as required. If there would be, this would be lawful to have this meeting tonight, which is fine. But also, she stated that as an extraordinary meeting, the council may only consider what is on the summons, which is number 6 on our summons. Where am I? The summons requires that March resolution be reconsidered, brackets, and presumably reversed in the wording of SO9, the summons, end of brackets, and the advice to be received and considered. It does not state the agenda item to make the decision, i.e. to accept the offer, delegate authority to sign contracts, etc. If that is the intent of bringing this back tonight at the extraordinary meeting, then it hasn't been made clear on the summons. Therefore, it would be unlawful to have a second vote regarding selling of the land. That would have to come back in another extraordinary meeting, giving all notice to everybody.
So that also suggests we can't sign any report, we can't sign off on any report either. So
No.
that's not in the meeting. Okay.
No.
Just to review it.
No, but it can't review because it's not in the agenda. You've not got an agenda to review that report.
What Councillor McGuinness read out on that is 3 motions that's already been passed by this council, which includes most of the councils that are here tonight. And on the 17th of June 2021, on the 17th of June 2021, agenda item 066, Land at Club Terrace, Fitzwilliam, resolved that a quote from Sanderson Weatheralls be accepted that it handles the tender sale process of land at Club Terrace. That's a resolution that's already in place.
This is where it starts with.
And then on 14th of October 2021, which Councillor attended, and Councillor Middleton, Councillor Westmoreland and Jeff, what it states on this one, agenda item 269, Club Terrace disposal conveyancing, resolve that Ramsden solicitors be appointed to deal with the conveyancing and legal matters in respect of the disposal at land at Club Terrace. Unanimous, that means every councillor that's on here
Can I
voted
explain
for
about
it,
unanimous?
including Councillor
Right.
So there are 2 resolutions here that are already in place. They have not been overturned to get to this stage tonight.
I think we need to just move on with this, and obviously Andrew Ellis is here for the report. Right. So
Agenda to
It's not itemised. Where does it say that? Your item on the agenda is to consider a special motion to review the decision that was made. It doesn't mention anything to do with
Right, Alan, can we just clarify and then we can move on from this?
to review it.
Can
Do
we
you want me
just,
to read it out?
can we just
So you
clarify?
understand?
No, just a minute, Donna.
It's not
I'm
what you
just going to
said.
ask Alan to clarify, then we can move on.
First of all, if everyone bears in mind that the wording for agenda items for the confidential part of the meeting sometimes has to be intentionally a little bit vague for confidentiality purposes.
Come on.
And not the councillors, it doesn't have to
Can
be
you just
very
give order while the clerk's speaking?
I'm not saying that's the case here, but just to bear in mind that. The decision that this refers to back in March was about the formal receipt of the report, to defer the receipt of that report to the next council. So this does cover that, but the next council makes the decision. It's purely about the report, not about the decision to sell the land. That's for the next council if it chooses to do so.
I don't know if I'm talking in tongues, but the resolution was to defer it. This resolution is to not defer it. That doesn't mean you can then take that report, because there isn't a motion on here to accept the report. Am I making sense?
Alan's just clarified what he's just said, so we're going to move on. So we're going to go on
I
to
just
the
have to
next.
say he's not clarified anything, and he's going against what he agreed with us this afternoon, because there's one of the witnesses with that, Ian, where the clerk, Alan Draper, agreed that any vote to sell this land carried out tonight would be illegal. No motion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's no decision tonight to sell the land. It can't happen. That's for the next council.
You just clarify that to the council before you make a decision.
Yes, just to clarify, there can be no decision tonight to sell the land or to anybody regarding that. That's for the next council.
Right, we'll move on now.
Can I ask a question?
I've finished. It's
Well,
finished.
Pablo,
20.
right? I just want to make,
No,
can I just ask
I'm sorry.
In that case, I apologise for
I'm
going on
sorry,
too long. If
we
that's
are.
Come on, let's
I just want clarification.
So, can
I
we
only
just
want
move on,
clarification.
please? So we're going to move on to item 4, which is chairman's statement. Can you just give order? So we're on to item 4, chairman's statement. So obviously this is the last statement, it'll be the last council. So first of all, I'd like to thank the town clerk, general manager and all the staff at Emsworth Town Council for the last 4 years, past and present, and also to Councillor Kenyon for his 3 years as chairman. Can you just get on, please? Can you just... Do you want to keep shouting out? I'll have to suspend meeting again.
Oh, you won't.
I will. Let's just get through this meeting. We're a bit, a bit of quiet so we can finish off what we're saying, and then we can move on. So, in our occupation, we gave 10% living wage increase to all our employees. It's been a turbulent 18 months, but can you just give order and can you be quiet? I'm going to take a vote to have you removed.
Everybody removed. Get away.
Hey, where are you going?
Right. So, right, I'm going to start again. It's been a turbulent 18 months, but as a council chairperson, I'm still proud to say I'm the first lady chairperson ever on HTC, on Emsworth Town Council. As chair of finance for 3 years, the last 2 years, with allegations and insinuations, but I can say we'll leave this council with more in the bank. The biggest state that, if you want to read them.
A big mistake.
31,000.
A big mistake. did you
Right,
just say?
can you just be quiet, Anne?
No.
So,
Can we just give the chairman 5 minutes, please? Please,
We'll give them a 2
please be
years.
quiet and let's hear this statement.
thank you, Ian. I put for your attention, I think you've all gotten what we've done in this council, what the council's done in the last 4 years for this community and charities. Things we've done and achieved and what we set out to do with our manifesto, which we got elected on. A lot has been done. No increase to parish rates, cafe bar with licence, bar so we can have weddings, funerals, birthdays and baby showers. The increase in functions have told us that it's been successful, with a record turnover up to 150% of 256,000. We've had COVID, it's had an impact on the income due to all the country coming to a standstill. I do think if it hadn't been for COVID, a lot more would have been done, but this couldn't be helped. I know that the next coming council won't be hindered as much as the outgoing council, but do hope they'll be scrutinised with the friends and colleagues that have been very destructive for the last 18 months. I do wish the next council well, and do hope that they act a lot different to what they have done on social media and their inspired statement. And I just hope your new councils don't get what we've had for the last 18 months, because it's been absolutely horrendous. But we've got through it, and we're just going to move on to the next item on the agenda. So, anybody that's got who wants to make accusations or anything, as I've said before, they need to go to the police and need to, shut up basically, because if they can't, if you need to talk about things and make accusations, then you need to be able to prove it. So we're going to go to item 5, exclusion of press and public. Members of the public and the press to be excluded from for the consideration of business. Maxine, I'm the chair of this council, not you. And we're going to, so members of the public and press to be excluded from consideration of business and confidential nature as per the Public Bodies Admissions to Meetings Act 1960. So we'll bid you good evening.
Can I just make a statement?
No, we can't.
Can I just make a statement?
No, you can't.
You're going out,
Actually, it's not on the agenda.
so I can't. I would just like to thank Ron and Moran, Storm Middleton, Anne and Jeff. This is going to be the last meeting of us all together, and I would like to thank them for everything they've done this past.
Right.
Council for 32 years.
Item 6.